To summarize Art Nouveau, it would be an ornamental style of art, and it grew between 1890 and 1910. It was very common in places such as Europe as well as the United States, and it includes lots of organic lines. It was also, as well as architecture, it was also art, posters and illustrations, glass designs, furniture, and jewelry. So Art Nouveau occurred and was influenced by the arts and craft movement and as well as the aesthetic movement. Art Nouveau stands for new art and it rose out of the desire for renewal. During this time the world was becoming very industrialized. So Art Nouveau was created to beautify the industrial world and to correspond to the movements at the time. It was also a way of responding to the advances of modern age, and in 1850 trade opened with Japan, which was very significant as it allowed new ideas to form and circulate across the world. It also allowed Japanese art to influence the art and ideas of artists in Europe as well as the Western world. Some of the main themes from Art Nouveau are a lack of historicism. So Art Nouveau tries not to copy characteristics from the past, and they try not to copy historical themes. There is also a use of rare and exotic materials that started to emerge, and nature was a strong influence in Art Nouveau, such as the use of tree vines and stylized flowers. Art Nouveau was also considered a breakdown of high decorative art distinctions and uses flowing geometric and curved features. And Art Nouveau believes that decoration is not a separate quality of the design, but is a unifying part of the design and is a beautiful decorative art. In this slide is the staircase from the Hotel Tassel, which is located in Brussels, Belgium. It is designed by Victor Horta in the Art Nouveau style between 1892 and 1893. The staircase includes a lot of curves and shapes that somewhat look like vines, and he uses a wavy design for the handrail, which is made out of cast iron and provides a sense of elegance. As well as this, the steps also have a curved shape that are suggested to look like a waterfall. Horta's main goal was to create organic shapes that reflected life and nature. In this slide, it shows an image of Casa Mila, which is in Barcelona and created by the famous architect Antoni Gaudí between 1905 and 1910. Casa Mila is also known as La Pedrera, and this building moves away from the style created from industrialization and includes many characteristics from Art Nouveau. Some of the significant characteristics are the vivid decorative shapes and the use of curves over straight lines. As well as this, Gaudí wanted to design Casa Mila with a natural form. Therefore, not only there are curved lines, but the facade is made out of natural stone and white ceramic tiles. On this slide, it shows an image of the Paris metro station entrance, which was designed by the architect Hector Guimard between 1900 and 1913. The Paris metro entrance uses a lot of nature in its design, such as vines and flowers. It also uses a fan-like glass entrance, which is suggested to be inspired by the wings of a dragonfly. The architect wanted to interpret organic forms. This is because they wanted to include nature into urban cities and break down the look of industrialization. In this slide, we see a poster which is known as the Troupon poster, which was designed by the artist and architect Henry van der Velde in 1899 in Belgium. As many other artists who are interested in Art Nouveau, he was also influenced by nature and florals. This piece was considered an innovative design and included surface decoration as well as the use of whiplash lines, which created an abstract design. He also included swirls, florals, and floral designs and organic shapes, which represented plant-like growth. On this slide, it shows an image of Casa Batlló, which is also designed by Antonio Gaudí and is located in Barcelona, Spain. Casa Batlló was built between 1904 and 1906 and was also part of the Art Nouveau movement. This is because it includes irregular oval windows, flowing stonework, and a colourful mosaic facade that is made from broken ceramic tiles. So my personal analysis and the comparison to the research findings, I think, was somewhat similar to what I found in the research. This is because I identified the flowing movements of the structure or of the art, and I also identified the curved architecture and the ornamentation in the style of Art Nouveau. I also recognize there is an increased use of flowers and nature in their designs, which I think is interesting because when I was also researching, it suggests that when you look at the decorative art or architecture in your brain, it interprets the flowing, curved ornamentation as nature, and it also processes the patterns as nature and flowers in your mind, even though they are not exactly flowers, but the curving movement of the object allows your brain to assume that they are possibly flowers or something to do with nature.